morning. This is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel. See my part series, The Week That Was College Football History Review, the 1990 college football season. This is the conclusion of looking back at the season, looking at the games that were played in the Fiesta Bowl games. Going to look at the scores. Going to start with the Independence Bowl at December 15th. Maryland beat Louisiana Tech, actually tied with Maryland tied with Louisiana Tech 34-34 in the Independence Bowl. Troy Jackson scored 3 touchdowns for Maryland, while Mark Mason, running back, ran for 93 yards on 15 carries. In the Aloha Bowl, Syracuse shut out Arizona 28-0. Syracuse freshman quarterback Marvin Graves opened all the gifts with 2 touchdowns by the air. This was on Christmas Day. 2 touchdowns by the ground. 190 yards of total offense. He accumulated, including 145 yards passing on 10 of 19 passing, including a 47-yard touchdown to wide open tailback Terry Richardson in the second quarter, and a 6-yard touchdown to tight end Chris Getty. It was his first shutout for the first time in 19 years for Arizona. Liberty Bowl. Air Force beat Ohio State 23-11 in the Liberty Bowl. All-American Bowl. North Carolina State beat Southern Miss 31-27. In the Blockbuster Bowl, you had the Florida State Seminoles beating Penn State 24-17. The nation's longest winning streak that was owned by Penn State ended at 9 games as Florida State won the 24-17 behind tailback Amp Lee, scoring 2 touchdowns, including 21 carries on 86 yards. He scored twice. And this was Bobby Bowden's first win against Joe Paterno, because he was 0-6 at the time going against Penn State while he was at West Virginia as the coach from 1970 to 1975. Peach Bowl. Auburn beat Indiana 27-23. Freedom Bowl. Colorado State beat Oregon 32-31. In the Holiday Bowl, Texas A&M blew out Brigham Young 65-14. As a Heisman Trophy Bowl, jinx remained for the quarterback Ty Detmer, who was battered by the fierce Aggies defense. Detmer threw 1 touchdown, 1 interception, suffered a separated shoulder. Bucky Richardson, the quarterback of Texas A&M, had a touchdown pass, 203 yards passing, 9 of 11 passing, ran for 119 yards on 12 carries, 2 touchdowns. Darren Lewis had 104 yards on 2 touchdowns. In the Copper Bowl, California beat Wyoming 17-15. The Gator Bowl, Michigan beat Mississippi 35-3. Shutout was performed by Clemson beating Illinois 30-0 in the Hall of Fame Bowl. The Citrus Bowl, Georgia Tech won against Nebraska 45-21. Second their claim to the national championship, going 11-0-1. It was the first unblemished record for Georgia Tech since 1952. Sean Jones threw 2 touchdown passes, 277 yards passing. William Bell ran for 127 yards, 3 touchdowns, as they won 45-21. Cotton Bowl, Miami beat Texas 46-3. Miami was number 4 in the country. Texas was number 3 in the country. Miami won 46-3, despite the penalties that they had. It was 16 penalties for 202 yards, but they forced 5 turnovers. Wesley Cairo had 8 catches for 135 yards. Craig Erickson threw 4 touchdowns. Fiesta Bowl. Alabama lost to Louisville 34-7 in the Fiesta Bowl. The Rose Bowl, Washington beat Iowa 46-34. 46-34 was the final. Mark Brunell threw 2 touchdowns for 163 yards, 14 of 22 passing, including a touchdown to Mario Bailey. to build the lead to 39-14. In the Sugar Bowl, Tennessee beat Virginia 23-22. As Andy Kelly, the quarterback of Tennessee, threw a touchdown, led 3 touchdown drives, including a 15-yard score, a pass to wide receiver Carl Pickens. In the Orange Bowl, Colorado beat Notre Dame 10-9. Every top-ranked bowl-winning team since AP began its procedure of post-bowl balancing in 1969 have been able to retain its #1 ranking. So when Colorado won its first bowl game in the last 8 tries, it wrapped up school's first ever national championship. But victory almost escaped its grasp in dying moments. Notre Dame sputtered on offense, suffering 5 turnovers, but got second quarter touchdown from 2 yards from tailback Ricky Waters and a short third quarter field goal from Craig Hendrick. Buffalo's superb quarterback Darian Hagan ruptured his knee tendon just before halftime, and sub quarterback Charles fifth down Johnson took over to go 5-6 for 80 yards. On an 80-yard drive in the third quarter that overcame a 9-3 lead, and he was able to get MVP accolades. Critical to the outcome was blocked conversion by Buffalo's defensive back Ronnie Bradford, but big play on non-play came in the last minute midfield punt by Colorado punter Tom Ruin, which could have been angled safely out of bounds. Instead, was directly kicked to the Rocket Ishmael, and the Rocket burst through several tacklers. And Colorado defensive back Tim James loomed from the right, but was cut down by a block of Irish defensive back Greg Davis. Illegal blocking from behind was called against Davis, nullifying Ishmael's 91-yard touchdown return. Davis was left to sadly ponder what James and others already wondered. Would I have tackled him? That's a tough call. This is the Rocket we're talking about. So that concludes a look at college football from the bowl season standpoint. The AP poll January 2nd came out at Illinois at number 25, 24, Nebraska 23, Virginia 22, Brigham Young 21, Mississippi number 20, Southern California 19, Auburn 18, Iowa 17, Oklahoma 16, Michigan State 15, Texas A&M 14, Louisville 13, Florida 12, Texas 11, Penn State 10, Houston 9, Clemson 8, Tennessee 7, Michigan 6, Notre Dame 5, Washington 4, Florida State 3, Miami 2, Georgia Tech, and number 1, Colorado. Top performance formula, number 1 was Miami. Top opponents record for 1990 was Notre Dame, number 1. Out of conference records for 1990, Atlantic Coast Conference had the best record, 18-7-1, with a 7.115 percentage, 3-1-1 in the bowl games. Individual statistical leads for 1990 rushing yards. Darren Lewis of Texas A&M led the nation in rushing, 291 attempts, 1,691 yards, averaging 5.8 yards a carry. In the passing yards, Ty Detmer led the nation with 361 yards completion, 562 attempts, 5,188 yards, 64.2 completion percentage. Receiving yards went to Patrick Rowe, San Diego State, 71 catches for 1,392 yards. The consistent All-American team for 1990, wide receiver, you had Rakeem Ishmael, the Rocket, Notre Dame, Herman Moore, Virginia, tight end Chris Smith, Brigham Young, tackle Antone Davis, Tennessee, Stacy Long, Clemson, guard Joe Garton, Colorado, Ed King, Auburn, center John Flannery, Syracuse, quarterback Ty Detmer, Brigham Young, running backs Eric Bieniemy, Colorado, Darren Lewis, Texas A&M. The place against Philip Doyle, Alabama. On the defensive side, you had for the linemen, Russell Maryland, Miami, Chris Zorich, Notre Dame, Mo Gardner, Illinois, David Rocker, Auburn, linebackers, Alfred Williams, Colorado, Michael Stonebreaker, Notre Dame, Maurice Crum, Miami, secondary, Trip Wellborn, Michigan, Darrell Lewis, Alabama, Ken Swilling, Georgia Tech. Todd Light, Notre Dame. The punter, Brian Greenfield, Pittsburgh. Heisman Trophy vote for 1990 went to Ty Detmer, junior quarterback. Brigham Young, 1,482 yards. Raheem Ishmael, junior wide receiver, Notre Dame, finished second with 1,177 yards. Eric Bieniemy, senior tight end, tailback, Colorado, 798. 465 votes went to Sean Moore, senior quarterback, Virginia. Houston, quarterback David Klingler, finished with 125 votes. Other major awards that was won in 1990, Maxwell Player Award went to Ty Detmer. Walter Camp Player Award went to Raheem Ishmael. Outland Trophy Award went to Russell Mallon. Chris Zores won the Lombardi Lineman Trophy. Doak Walker for running back, best running back, ranked to Greg Lewis, senior tailback of Washington. Ty Detmer won the Davey O'Brien Quarterback Award. Jim Thorpe Award for the best defensive back, Darrell Lewis, senior cornerback of Arizona. Dick Butkus Award winner for linebacker, best linebacker went to Alfred Williams, senior linebacker of Colorado. John Unitas Quarterback Award went to Craig Erickson, senior quarterback, Miami. And Bobby Ross, Georgia Tech, was AFCA Coach of the Year. So that concludes a look at 1990 College Football History Review as a whole. Concludes this whole season. Talk about the bowl games and the stats and things like that. All-American team and who won the awards, including the Heisman Trophy. This concludes this video. I'll do a video of Smack tomorrow and look at the overview of the 1991 college football season in week 1, things of that nature. So please like, subscribe, and comment on the channel. Do a video of Smack tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.